Hey, Libra, intuitive soul coach here with your October 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, or even signing up for the monthly newsletter, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, Libra, I'm loving your first card out here. You received the gift, which makes complete sense as we near Libran season whenever you're watching this. Now, I am getting here that a lot of you are making some big choices. You're making a lot of decisions around the month of October, possibly even the month prior and the month after, because I'm getting here three. There could be a 3-month stretch, a 3-month period, or it may feel like things are coming in threes. Some of you could even be seeing threes showing up. Now you're making a big decision that is going to shift your finances, because you actually have the coffin card showing up here as well. So I feel like you're putting an end to a situation that may have been challenging for you. Let's get one more. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you may be putting an end to a situation that actually is going to help you evolve, grow, and put more of your time, energy, and efforts towards the things that can bring in a steady income. So we'll talk about these here in a moment. Now, in your past position, this is about reciprocity, giving and receiving, a sudden windfall, generosity. I am sensing that there's some sort of help, whether you are being of service to others or others are being of service to you. This is about generosity as well, financial support, work surprises, possibly taking a vacation. I feel that a lot of you, there's going to be big surprises coming in here for you. It doesn't bother me to see the coffin card, because you're putting something to rest that's been a long time coming. Now, your two cards surrounding this coffin are saying that any bad investments that you feel that you've made, maybe even in the past, or financial challenges or struggles, Libra, that you have gone through, you're setting yourself up by believing in a new dynamic, a new energy, new systems, new beliefs. There is a lot of personal transformation that is occurring here within you. Some of you may work in an office. Perhaps you are working some odds and end jobs. I feel like there's something coming to an end here, whether it's a physical job ending, Libra, or you are getting rid of some of the blocks and challenges that have held you back, because in the month of October, you have the clover here. This is that lucky break. It's taking a chance, taking that risk. It is about surprises. Now, you have surprise showing up twice here for you. So there could be a surprise get together. I mean, it makes sense if you're celebrating your birth month. And for some of you, you've already celebrated, or you will towards the end of September. These readings are put out a little bit early for you to plan and prepare. But I sense a lot of positivity from your energy around you and how people are giving of you as well. You're going to see here, Libra, that you're showing up in the right space, the right energy, a lot of synchronicities here. You're at the right place at the right time. This is about you maybe even gambling here, gambling on a situation, gambling on a business idea or a creative endeavor. This is good fortune. You're taking a chance, and I feel like it's going to pay out here, okay? Because it may feel a little bit risky to you, Libra, because you like to weigh the pros and cons, and you like to feel like you have planned the next step. But I feel like there's something quite spontaneous that is coming your way when it comes to finances or money. But be careful. You don't want to overspend is what I'm getting here as well. Now let's clarify the near future. You have the coffin card showing up, which does talk about, savings. So some of you, it is talking about, you catching this lucky break. For some of you, there could be a win or a financial windfall coming in here, okay, with this gamble. Whether this is a work gift, a bonus, a surprise, someone may be gifting you some sort of abundance here. Spirit is saying make sure that you're saving up for what it is that you want, saving for a rainy day. I also sense that there could be some sort of inheritance or insurance coming your way, possibly a payout, okay? Because the Coffin card, I am getting death energy. It doesn't have to be a physical death, but I feel like there's a shift here when it comes to doing something in an old way. The Coffin, you put something to rest here. So what you're putting to rest is some of those bad investments. There could even be debt relief, which is shown up for a couple of signs here. So some sort of debt relief, maybe it's a student debt, or it could be you're paying debt off, or something may have been relieved from your, financial struggles. Now, the surrounding cards you have here, Libra, are the book and the frame. This is really great. Once you close the door on whatever this situation is for you, energetically, physically, spiritually, whatever this is, once you shut that coffin and bury it, I feel like you have these new opportunities coming in to really get organized. You have steady income showing up here. You have accomplishments. Some of you are in the art and design field. You may work from home. This is self-employment energy as well. I'm getting here cosmetology. Cosmetology, if you are getting maybe a cosmetology license or studying, you may be looking into laws, or you may be looking into different business practices, things of that nature. Some of you could be in the art and design. Maybe you're an interior decorator, or you are thinking about going back to school to get a certification or a degree. That could be showing up as a surprise for you. So there could be something old that maybe you thought, again, that you were going to head towards. And it shifts for you, because there's a gift here coming in. There's a windfall. And I feel like this is your lucky break. Now, there is another energy coming in here. Now, I don't want to say this to scare anybody, to prepare you. What I feel like is there's this opportunity, and not that it's a once in a lifetime, but I feel like it's important for you to jump on the ship now, because it may cease to exist down the road. So what that means is maybe you wanted to sign up for a class or a workshop, and it's being offered to you at this time for maybe a discounted rate, and it's not going to last long. Let's say you only have a certain amount of days to sign up for it, and then you have to maybe pay the full price, or maybe it doesn't come back around again. So I'm getting that it's important for you to take that leap. Don't overthink something here, Libra. Because yes, sometimes there's the weighing of pros and cons, right? You don't want to overthink, because you could miss out on an opportunity that's only lasting for a little bit, because it could even be a 3-day window, or maybe it is a 3-month window as well. And that could be that coffin. Something closes here. So you have a certain amount of time you're able to sign up or to get into something. This could also be a grant that, is hitting a deadline. This could be a situation that allows for some support to come your way, but there could be a deadline. So I am getting that energy here of deadline for you. And maybe you have a book that you want to put out there, but there's a deadline here to get it done. So again, it's not necessarily a negative or scary energy, but it's saying jump on it. Don't sit too long in an energy, because you could miss out. And I would hate for you to miss out here, Libra. Now you have the book card. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm getting the name here, Nikita, so that could be someone's name. Maybe it's a place or a location. It could also be, Nikki or Nicole or Nick or Nichols. Please take that as it resonates. Nikita. I mean, doesn't that mean something? I think I've heard of, is it La Femme, Nikita? Please take that as it resonates. Maybe that's a show someone's watching, if it's a show or a book. But you have some paperwork coming in the near future. So possibly even end of October. I feel more so by the end of 2023. There may be some new contracts, Libra, for you to sign. This is learning as you go. Some of you are writing more, journaling more, taking a writing class. There could be a class that shows up, but you only have a day to sign up for it, okay? Same goes for travel, because you do have vacation here. There could be something that you've been thinking about, and you must be spontaneous, is what I'm hearing here, okay? With a surprise, you have it showing up twice and vacation next to it. So it could be that you have to sign some sort of a contract, or it'll get filled. Your place will be filled if you don't jump on it. I'm getting that strong here for you, Libra. Let's dive into your reading. I mean, some of you are writing a book, writing a memoir, writing a fiction book, writing an ebook. You could be studying at this time, taking a class. Maybe you are launching your own workshop or your own classes. All right, let's dive into your energy, Libra. We're going to take a look at the Celtic cross here. We'll get all the cards for your Celtic cross, and then we'll clarify as needed. So what's the overall energy for Libra, please, in the month of October? The Chariot. Yeah, this makes sense here. So the Chariot is all about action, you know, major arcana. Like I said, there's something coming in here where I don't want to tell you it's, again, once in a lifetime opportunity, but that's kind of what I feel here. There's something that you're supposed to jump on. Don't sit on it too long, because that Chariot, right, it's not going to stop for too long. Your Chariot awaits, but the Chariot has places to go. And so I feel here for you, Libra, it's important to say yes. Say yes, even if it feels a little bit risky, even if it feels like you're not quite sure how something is going to turn out. And some of you, there could be a little bit of fear that this is a bad investment. Maybe you feel like you're not financially set up to do something new here, because maybe it costs a little bit of money, right? Maybe you want to open your own business and the universe is pushing you to do so, but you may say, well, my finances are struggling here. Dream big. You have the 9 of Cups showing up in your energy. What's above you? So this is your wish fulfillment here. Don't second guess. Okay, don't second guess. Don't sabotage. You're getting a lot of 4s in your reading here, or a couple side-by-side 4s. You have the 5 of Pentacles as your challenge. So for some of you, the challenge is some sort of financial struggle, but I feel like you are hitting a lucky break here. So let's just take a look. Okay. Yeah, you're overcoming some sort of stress, I see, okay, because your final outcome, thank you, Spirit, the final outcome is, yeah, as I say, overcoming a struggle. You have the 9 of Swords partnered with the King of Pentacles. So you're actually going to hit the top in unexpected ways, but there's a lot of stress and a lot of tension here with this coffin. So believe in your good luck, Libra. Believe that you have this opportunity to make a big difference, and that you are. Things are changing for you on a rapid cellular and energetic level, and you're getting rid of some of that stress and some of the sleepless nights, tossing and turning, wondering, when am I going to get my next paycheck? Will I be able to pay for the bills? Can I live that life of, abundance or luxury? Whatever it may be for you, things are shifting here. That's what you're cutting out, is that stress. So let's dive into your reading. You have the Chariot. Cancerian energy of action. A lot of movement. It may be a busy month for you. There could be some catching up to do, I'm sensing as well, or just reorganizing your calendar or taking a look at your schedule. There could be some unexpected plans that show up. There could be some cancellations. So I'm seeing finding that balance for you will be important this month. Now, when this Chariot energy shows up, this is travel, it's drive, it's ambition, it's forward movement towards your highest success, which your final outcome is the King of Pentacles. However, because the 9 of Swords, 9 of Air is below it, you're still working on releasing whatever this coffin energy is. And we'll clarify and see what that may be for you. But I love the Chariot because you are spiritually guided. You can see that there's a black horse and a white horse. This is about spirit and earth, blending the two in order to take that leap forward here. So again, a lot of movement. There could actually be a move for some of you. For others of you, you could be traveling. There could be a road trip. Some of you, it's by plane. Okay, by boat, I'm hearing as well. There could be a new vehicle that shows up for you. Company vehicle. Let's clarify the Chariot. What do we need to know about this energy? I mean, a lot of action, a lot of shifts happening energetically that you start to see show up in your world. But Libra, if anyone can keep that balance or keep all the balls kind of juggling in the air, it's you. So let's take a look and clarify. What's this Chariot all about here for Libra, please? Okay, some of you may even be stressed about your schedule because you're not quite sure how something is going to work out. Now, don't shoot the messenger here, but I feel like some of you may be stressing for, I don't want to say no reason, because yes, there are certainly reasons to stress, but it's not doing you any good. It's not being of service, and it's actually holding you down for making some important decisions of new opportunities coming in here. Yeah, there it is. 8 of Wands. Look at this. This is like the Chariot's baby sister, right? This is a quick moving energy as well, but also, it's about accelerating quickly. So if you have a business idea that you are ready to launch, I feel like it gets a lot of recognition, or it happens quite quickly. If you make the decision to travel, it could be within days, right? For others of you, I feel like this is about hearing some sort of news. Maybe you apply for that job, the next day you get a call, the next day you start working. Now, this is a really big energy showing up. Things are going to accelerate and move forward after a time of stagnancy and being stuck. And it's gonna cause you to feel a little bit of a mess, a hot mess, Libra, is what I would say here, because of the change. And it's important for us to embrace this change instead of feeling like we're caught up in the whirlwind. You have what it takes to be that eye, be the eye of the tornado, instead of feel like you're getting caught up in the tornado here. So again, tornado doesn't mean necessarily destruction. I don't see destruction around you. I just see a lot of fast-paced energy, a lot of movement happening here after a time of feeling like, where are things going? And then boom, it all hits you at once. So let's take a look at the challenge. You have the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles can be money issues. It can be health concerns as well. But you're releasing this. This is part of the challenge. So don't let your pride or ego feel wounded or even get in the way, okay? Because there could be some moving energy where you feel like you're a little bit left out. Excuse me. You may feel left out, but you're really not, because you're catching this lucky break with the clover here. This can be about not neglecting finances, taking a look at your belief system around money, around finances, and really putting an end or a close to whatever this 5 of Pentacles is for you. 5s represent change, conflict, uncertainty. So that's what you're putting to rest here, especially when it's partnered in a sense with that 9 of Swords, something that you felt anxious about. Something could have ended here for you, or because you've suffered some financial challenges, or you felt like there's been some investments where you could have done things differently. With the 5 of Pentacles showing up here as the challenge, I feel like you're moving towards more of that 6 of Pentacles here, reciprocity, equal give and take. I mean, you have the book card and the frame right next to the coffin. So you're actually coming out of this energy, whether it's a belief, whether it's physical, whether it's some health concerns, because some of you may have felt stressed out to the point where maybe you couldn't eat. There's something here with the head, the mind, the brain. Maybe you felt a little bit dizzy. You were getting headaches. I feel like there may have been a lot of tossing and turning. Okay, 5 of Earth is getting your health back on track for a lot of you. Mental health, financial health, physical health here, emotional health. So definitely getting back on track. I like this. Let's clarify the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, for those of you that have suffered from bankruptcy, or you've just had a little bit of that poverty conscious mindset, or scarcity or lack of, like there's not enough, or I'll never be able to finagle my way into this, I'm going to be left out, right? If that is you, that's what you're letting go of, Libra. That's what you're releasing, even subconsciously. You may not be aware that those are the underlying thoughts that sometimes take over when it comes to these new beginnings. But I feel like you're going to jump on that bandwagon, and you're really going to take something to the next level here. But it does have to do with you closing this coffin, closing some sort of door. There's the Chariot again with the 2 of Swords. And this has been happening for a lot of signs. Almost every sign has been receiving, on top of the main energy, the clarifier has been the same card, or it's showing up a step ahead. And you have this here as well. In order for you to move forward, don't be too indecisive. So exactly what we were talking about in the beginning of your reading. you want to move forward, but there could be something that you feel like you're going in blindly, or you feel like it could be too risky, right? Or you're just indecisive. If you keep that energy, you may miss out on an opportunity to bring in a lot more abundance or to really shift or transform your world. There could be a difficult decision to make here, but you've been tested. Your dedication has been tested, Libra. Your strength has been tested. You have what it takes here to persevere and to push through these limiting beliefs or these thought patterns or any indecisiveness and make that decision to move forward, whatever that may look like for you. Maybe it's moving forward with a company. It could be an actual move. Maybe it's traveling for your work. It could be starting that business. It could be saying yes when you mean yes and saying no when you mean no. But this is all about you not overthinking, and it literally says overthinking choices, but I feel like you have a difficult decision to make, but the sooner you make it, the sooner you'll be able to move forward. All right, really big energy coming in here, Libra. So what's below you? The Messenger of Earth. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is in the deep past here, so something that you have been working on, whether this is your career, your reputation, your business, your creative endeavors and projects, it's been slow moving. Some of you, this could be a little bit slower than some people, slower than most. But Spirit is saying, don't compare. Try not to compare your journey to everyone else's, because sometimes, well, all the time, that's their path and this is your path. And sometimes when we get into that comparing mode of things not working out in as fast as we would like them to, it can actually cause us to kind of halt or stop that chariot when really we just want to move forward. But the good thing about what you've been building and the good thing about what you've been creating here, Libra, is your energy is reliable. It's dependable, it's steady, it's strong, it's patient. And even though it feels like it's taking a little bit longer to hit that wish fulfillment, it's right above you here. So your work is golden. Your efforts haven't been for nothing. When the Knight of Earth shows up, this is someone who waits for the best time to take action, but they know that slow and steady wins the race. They know that consistency is going to pay off. So I do feel here for you, Libra, you've been consistent to your dreams in the best way that you knew. And now those dreams are starting to show up in your physical world. Okay, now some of those milestones that you've been wanting to move forward on, they're here for you. And I just seen 2222. So some of you may be seeing twos, which is about balance. It's about choices, partnerships. It's about reflection, right? That mirrored energy. So some of you are able to see things that maybe you weren't able to see before, but it allows you to bring balance to your world. Okay, and that's important as a Libra. When the Knight of Earth shows up below you, I feel like this is about you being detail-oriented, being very resourceful, but also it's about you taking a risk, because sometimes we can be a little too cautious. Sometimes we are too cautious to take that leap. Spirit is saying here, there is something that you are supposed to jump on at this time, and you've been preparing for it. You have been planning for it. So even if it does seem a little bit spontaneous, you already know what to do here. Now, in the recent past, there may have been a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of loss, because you do have the Four of Cups showing up here. I'm getting impatience, okay, because this can be a need to reach out, and some of you may have reached out. You may have felt a little bit pessimistic about a situation here, okay, weren't quite sure when this was going to happen. Your impatience was running thin, or excuse me, your patience was running thin, and the Four of Cups says that you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, but you're getting a little frustrated and bored that things were so slow moving and even felt stuck at times. But really, all nights take steps. All nights are action. So there was action even during those times, Libra, of stalled energy, or you felt like you were absolutely not making progress. You really were. And what's happening here is you're shifting to feeling like you've missed out on something in the past, or something was going too slow and you were getting impatient about it. You head straight towards this Nine of Cups, right? Right above you. So let's clarify the Four of Cups. Let's take a look at what you felt a little bit impatient on, what's happening here with your energy. Some of you may have just hit a little bit of a low or felt a little bit of dip in your energy. Yeah, some of you lost courage because we have the Seven of Wands showing up in reverse. So you may have been all in the past, but recently you may have been questioning, right? Do I have the courage to keep going? Do I have what it takes here to be all that I can be? Do I really want to go all in? Libra, we all have those moments where we question at times, are we on our right path? Is this our soul purpose? What are we doing here? How can we be the best? How can we stay motivated? How can we stay encouraged to keep on going? And for some of you, you are influential to other people. Whether this is what you do on a professional level, whether you're a coach, a healer, a mentor, a psychic, a social media influencer, whatever it is that you're doing here, you're on the right path, and you're going to see some wishes here, some wish fulfillment. This is that lucky clover. So some of you, you may actually see a clover. You may have a tattoo of one. You could see the clover showing up on a t-shirt, on a sign. It could be in a song. For some of you, you may actually find a four-leaf clover when you're out and about. But this is taking a risk, Libra, because good fortune is available here for you. This is about a surprise. Now, some of you may even work outdoors, or you may work in finances. Okay, I am getting here. There could be something financially tied to some outdoor work, whether you're working with Mother Earth's products, because they're giving me like Mother Nature, Mother Earth. So maybe that's part of a business idea. For some of you, you could work with, and this is shown up for a lot of people, plant medicine, or it could be products from the earth, more organic or more plant-based, okay, wellness. Some of you, if you maybe are in cosmetology, you may be looking at healthy things to put on your body, right? Skin lines, things of that nature. Now, what's above you? What are you manifesting? What are you bringing in? The Nine of Cups, right? This is your wish fulfillment. So when you have this showing up, it's actually closer than you think. There's a wish coming true here, something that you've wanted, something that you've worked hard. Here's the gift, right? You have the gift showing up. And I do feel here that you see the big old diamond there, Libra. Spirit is saying you are a diamond in the rough. So what this means is you've been under a lot of pressure, but that's how diamonds are created, right? Diamonds are created through a lot of pressure, through a lot of challenge, through timing, through patience, through dedication. They're not just formed in a second or even overnight. That's what you've been working towards here. So something that you have been kind of stressed out about, or you felt a little bit of pressure, or you felt you weren't quite sure what was going to come out of it. What's going to come out of it is this diamond. And the Nine of Cups is saying, don't give up on those dreams. Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment, feeling content, feeling good with your life. It's a sense of success, happiness, abundance, and achievement. Spirit, let's clarify, please, the Nine of Cups. What's the Nine of Cups all about here for Libra? Oh, wow. Oh, I see, Libra. Some of you have been healing from a lot of financial stress, okay? Because you have the Two of Cups, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Page of Wands. These are all in the upright. But what you have in reverse is the Three of Swords. That's what you are putting a rest to, Libra. You're recovering from something that may have broke your heart. Maybe it was in your personal life. Maybe it was professionally. For some of you, you suffered from financial distress, confidence, right? And it really took a big knock to your confidence. Maybe you invested your time, your money, your energy into something or someone that it didn't pay off for you. But it was a part of the process. And I feel like you're healing and you're recovering from it here. And something may have ended, or it needs to end in order for you to have this exciting new beginning, right? Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, that's a motivated new beginning if I ever seen one. This is all about rapid fire planning. And the fact that you have the Chariot with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Wands, I mean, there's a lot of action here. It's almost like you've had your racing or your running shoes on for quite some time, right? You've been sitting at that start line and you're ready to take off here, but it seems like right when that is supposed to launch, right when there's some energy that's shifting here, it's like there's a stall. But not any longer, not anymore, because the energy is right. The energy is ripe, I should say. As I said right, they said ripe. So something has come to fruition. Something is ripe for the picking. And this is about a partnership. The Two of Cups is about partnering up with a new company, a new client, a person, an organization, a partnership. And it can even be partnering up with spirit, which spirit should always be our co-creator, our companion, right? Riding shotgun. This is all about you partnering up with the perfect energy that allows you to finally take off. Okay, because you have here planning and action and something coming in quickly here for you. That's what's coming in out of this Nine of Water. But you still have that Three of Swords taking place here, taking a little bit of the energy when it comes to you saying yes to this new beginning. But if you can release, and I actually just pulled a card here, and as I thought that I had put the card back, well, guess what card came up? The Wheel of Fortune. This wheel is hopping here. It's time for you to spin forward, and this can also be breaking a 10-year cycle. So something may have been 10 years, okay? Wheel of Fortune is about a lucky twist of fate. It is about a lucky twist of fate coming in. And literally, this is the clover. This is your lucky twist of fate. Really powerful. A lot of coincidences here. Okay, let's continue moving forward. Now, we have in the near future, you have the Four of Pentacles. This is more stability in your financial state. Okay, we have the Five of Earth here showing up as the challenge. So it may feel at times like you're taking a step back, but if it is, it's because you're really reevaluating and it's going to launch you forward. Just like with a bow and arrow, right? You have to pull that arrow back in order to launch it out there. And I feel for a lot of you, Four of Pentacles is about solid footing. It's about being able to stand on your own 2 feet, feel good about where you are at and the choices that you are making. Now, Four of Pentacles can say here, don't overspend. Okay, don't overspend. Some of you, this is also about coming out of some sort of debt, coming out of a challenge. But I feel with the Four, because Four is all about structure and stability and foundation. The Four of Earth is about letting go. And that's what you're doing here. In order for you to bring in more, you must let go of what's not working or old beliefs that are holding you back, or some old structures or systems that maybe you hung on to in the past because of some things that you've experienced. Let's take a look at this Four of Pentacles. Showing up here for you, Libra. What's happening for Libra? Four of Pentacles. There's definitely a new energy shift coming in here for you, Libra. And I'm getting it's been a long time coming. Okay. Yeah, don't overthink some choices here. You have the Two of Swords showing up again. So indecisive energy can cause for delay. Jump on a situation here. That's going to take you straight from this Four of Pentacles, I feel, to the King of Pentacles, which is part of your final outcome. How are you feeling? Three of Pentacles. Look at all this earth energy. I mean, the only sword that we see in your entire reading is in the hopes and fears, which is you want to heal from some of that Three of Swords that came up to clarify, but we have the Nine. So getting yourself out of some sort of mental confusion, mental blocks, challenges, obsessive thinking, and also releasing that old story, putting that old story to rest. Maybe that old story is, I can't be of service to the world, or my gifts and skills, they'll be ostracized, right? Or I don't have what it takes to travel or to build my own business, or I don't have what it takes to go back to school. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the money. Whatever old stories you told yourself, it's time to put those to rest, Libra, because there's a lot of abundance here available for you. It's time to tap in. It's time to tap in is what I'm getting. Teamwork makes the dream work. Three of Pentacles showing up says you're ready to open yourself up. You're ready to surrender. You're ready to be a team player in a sense, or at least attract the right players to be part of this team instead of feeling like you're left out in the cold, or instead of feeling like you have to do something all on your own. This is about you connecting with your higher self, connecting with your spiritual team. This is resources as well. This is about working together to create something beautiful, collaborating, cooperating. It's skilled work and talent. And I feel like you're putting in the effort here. And if you are around other people who are draining your energy, or they don't see your worth or talent, you're closing the door on that. You're ending a situation and moving towards something that's more grounded and more aligned and partnered up with your energy, with that Two of Cups. So what's going on around you? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands energy, Seven of Fire, is all about you standing up for yourself, defending yourself, living life on your terms, non-conforming. This is my Rebel with a Cause card. So whatever it is that you're standing up to, it's because you believe in this, Libra. You believe in you. You believe in your gifts and your dreams and your skills and your talents. You have what it takes to go to the top here. Don't give up. Even if you felt defenseless or defensive in the past, maybe you felt the pressure coming in from all angles, or you just felt like you were constantly in that hot seat, not in a good way. I feel like there are a lot of shifts coming in where it's time for you to transform this energy. You can see all the dragonflies around this unicorn here. And I get that this is transformational, and it's time for you to believe again. Believe, because, you know, unicorns are mystical creatures, right? Or are they? So unicorns here, it's about believing. And I feel like for some of you, you may have lost a little bit of that belief along the way, but you have this gift within you. You are authentic. There is only one you, Libra. And I feel like your dreams are put in front of you at this time. Some sort of opportunities are opening up for you at this time, for you to stand up for what you believe and say yes. So you can live and lead that life of creating that heaven on earth, creating that, happiness and that abundance, being able to live a life of prosperity, whatever that may look like for you. Live a life of service, of flexibility, of freedom. Now, the hope and fear here is that you can heal and recover from some financial challenge or setbacks with the Four of Air. Now, the Four of Swords here is being compassionate and kind to yourself. Okay, this is rest and retreat, maybe even taking a little bit of time out for you to hit that reset button, for you to take a little bit of a step back to honor yourself, respect yourself, and say, okay, this is what I truly need to do at this time. This is a sense of renewal, a sense of self-love, taking a breath, taking a break, catching your breath, and regrouping, basically, is the Four of Swords. It's the R&R card. So a lot of you, that you're going to have this opportune moment to give yourself some of that R&R. But don't be surprised if you have some hits of inspiration, if you have some moments of pure epiphanies, if you have a sense of clarity, once you just step back from some of the struggle, some of the stress, some of the challenge, your world is going to open up in unexpected ways, is what I'm getting here, Libra. Now, your final outcome, and Spirit said, go to, and this is why, and this makes sense, because you have the Nine of Swords. Nines are about completions. Nines are about accomplishment. The Nine of Swords is saying you've completed a cycle, one that may have been stressful, one that may have been very challenging for you. It could have even been, like I said, nine-year cycle, or the last 9 to 10 years. But what you're doing now is you're finding ways to king up, boss up. You have the King of Earth. This is all about big boss energy, focusing on your success, focusing on your money. It's about you being a reliable leader, which you absolutely are, Libra. Regardless of what it is that you do, you're very generous. You have a prosperous, abundant energy around you, and you have a kind, loving heart. You're not afraid to build your empire, but it's important for you to honor yourself by releasing some of the stress, focusing on self-love, self-care as well. So yes, it's important to work hard for what we want, but rest hard as well is what I'm getting, because sometimes we juggle up a lot. And isn't that interesting? In the beginning of your reading, we talked about being able to balance and juggle. And I said, if anyone could do it, you can. And you actually have the Nine of Swords here. So this could be that you feel like you're under some stress because there's a lot going on. But I feel like it's actually, I mean, is there such thing as a good type of stress? But I feel like it's the type of stress that you will be able to manage well. Okay, King of Pentacles here. This is someone who is disciplined. Okay, discipline. This is a reliable worker, and not just worker, but they're willing to do what they need to do to achieve their dreams. And I see you doing this as well. But again, you have the Two of Swords coming in twice. So try not to overthink things, Libra, this month, and just go with your immediate, gut instinct on a situation. All right, Libra, let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we need to know for Libra? Come to the edge, card 36. Some of you may be 36 years old. You may be a life path or in a personal year 3, 6, or 9 as well, okay? Or you're born on the 3rd, the 6th, or the 9th. And 36, we're just going to read to you the prosperity message from the guidebook. All right, this card is all about courage, taking a leap, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. I mean, you can't make that up, Libra. Literally, overcoming fear, 9 of Swords and the coffin, overcoming that energy and accepting some sort of risk. And once we do that, wow, it's going to be so very worth it. What do they say? In order to get the biscuit, you got to risk it here. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated. And that's what we've been saying this whole time. Libra, yes, it's important at times to weigh up the pros and the cons and to think things through thoroughly. But I am getting it's important to jump on something because you've already thought it through. You've been training for this for lifetimes, right? You've already thought it through. But now is the time to take a risk that isn't calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself to take that leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of that fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Okay, come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. If ever there was a time for you, Libra, to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now. And if you come to the edge, you will discover what? You will discover treasure, as we've been talking about. There's the treasure. There's the diamond. You will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could have imagined. Take that step, Libra, because the results will be amazing. Oh, I love this for you. Look at all these synchronicities. This has been showing up so strong for a lot of signs this month, where you're going to see the signs, you're going to see the synchronicities, you're going to see that you're at the right place at the right time. You have this equal give and take. There's partnership, there's communication showing up here. So this is a really, really big month for a lot of you Librans out there, or any placement of Libra you have in your chart. Now at this time, Libra, I just ask if you can, close your eyes. We're going to get messages from your spirit animals. I want you to take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And with your eyes closed, I want you to tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky or swims deep in the sea. Your animal could be wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Perhaps your animal has crossed over the rainbow bridge, visited through your dreams, or maybe they're at your home at this time. There is no right or wrong answer, Libra, and you can have as many animals as you want show up in your energy. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animals in the comment section box below the video, and I personally will enter you into that giveaway. So please make sure, Libra, that you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely amazing. So some of you may be 33 years old. You may be born on the 7th, the 23rd, or the 15th. Now remind you, we have the 7 energy showing up right off the bat. Some of you are in a 7 personal year, 7 life path, or it's really amplified in 2023. Your gifts, your abilities, shutting the old out, right? Shifting, making major transformations, because we are in a 7, 2023 breaks down to 7. We're in a 7 year, and this is all about sweet results. Okay, you have the bee spirit here. Sweet results await. This is a really wonderful time for you to head towards a lot more happiness, a lot more abundance, a lot more growth. So trust, you have the bee spirit here. So some of you could be seeing bees. You could be taking pictures of bees. I mean, for some of you, there could certainly be an allergy to bees, but I sense that it's about creating with that honeycomb. There's a lot of sweetness that's coming in here, especially if you release and don't overthink things. Next, you have eagle spirit. Eagle has your back, right? You are protected. You are lovable. You are worthy. So trust when you see an eagle that you are supported and you have this divine protection. Next, you have horse spirit. Freedom is yours, Libra. Freedom is yours. I feel like you have the opportunity here to take this leap because you have wings. You have this opportunity to take a leap. And remember, we were just talking about that unicorn or that, that energy here. So some of you may have even seen a unicorn, but the horse says that there's freedom here, financial freedom, emotional freedom. You got to take that leap or be willing to. And lastly, your final card, which is one of my favorites, the cow. It says the miracles are endless. And you're going to start to see these miracles show up in your world, Libra. Believe in them. If you see life as a miracle, if you see everything you look at as a miracle, some of you may even be reading the Course of Miracles or a Course in Miracles. It could be something that you open up to. If you have that book right now, if you're able to access it, I definitely recommend going over to that book, A Course in Miracles, and opening it up because there could be a miracle waiting for you in those pages. Okay, just have to bring that up because that's what's showing up here. And last but not least, Libra, let's get a message from the crystal spirits and see which crystal, gemstone, fossil, or mineral you can work with in the month of October to help you take that leap, to help you come to the edge here. Oh, we have hematite. Hematite, card 26. Some of you may be born on the 26th. All right, and the message here is this. Becoming grounded, getting back to earth, practicality and centeredness. It's about balance and calm. Libra, you are so much more than just your thoughts and feelings. You have a body to care for and a soul with a unique purpose. Hematite spirit is here to remind you that you are a light being with a body that deserves to be honored and nourished. A body designed by the universe to be in a world of sensations, from the smell of pine trees and rain to the feel of tree bark under your fingertips. You are one with the earth and her creatures. Ground yourself. There is ground yourself there to feel a sense of well-being and relief from stress. Yeah, that's a big reminder. So this stone can really help you out for those of you that are still in that 9 of Swords energy, or if you feel like you've been carrying a lot of stress or burdens, hematite can really help ground your energy. Hold a furry creature and feel warm softness and the beating of her heart. Seek out physical affection, a massage or body work. And if you can, walk outdoors in nature, feeling the sensations of the earth against your skin. Your scattered thoughts and turbulent emotions will calm down, and you will soon remember the beauty of your body in this world of senses. Now, when it comes to all your financial and business dealings, Libra, be authentic and down to earth. Dreaming is good. It helps you to be creative and enthusiastic, but you also need to have that firm foundation for building wealth. Hematite spirit message to you regarding wealth and money is to be practical, but yet go over some of those things, right? With the Five of Pentacles, go over the paperwork, go over some of your investments, pay what you owe, be respectful of the riches that come to you, and take a moment to feel gratitude and feel grateful for all that you have and for the help of Hematite spirit with its energy of grounding you and maintaining your prosperity so you can enjoy it, not just now, Libra, but for a long time to come. Now, as we evolve on our earthly journey, we release what is no longer true for us, and we receive and integrate new information, thus becoming enlightened. Hematite is the stone that helps us take these new ways of thinking and being and ground them into our daily reality, bringing light to our lives and to those around us. So for those of you that do get a little bit stuck in the limiting beliefs, you can utilize the energy of hematite, whether you have this stone, whether you purchase it, or you just call in the energy, work with your guides and bring in this energy to you, and it will help you release some of those fears, right? Some of the stress, a lot of it actually, and it'll help you ground some new beliefs into your energetic field. And I feel for a lot of you, there is so many wonderful things coming in here, right? You have the clover, you have all these synchronicities that are showing up here, Libra, but there is this level of stress management. So take a little bit of time out, like it says, right? Hematite says, take that massage, go, touch a tree, do something in the physical. And that could also be that earthy energy we were just talking about, that outdoorsy energy that can help you ground yourself so you don't feel as maybe scattered, because I was getting that dizzy energy coming in as well. This would be a really good month for you to cut out caffeine if you can, or find ways to reduce some of the mental stress in your mind. Okay, you're going to reach the top. King of Pentacles is the king of the earthly realm. So whatever you're creating here on earth, go big here, Libra, because this is about you opening up the next chapter and saying, what does my next chapter look like? For some of you, you're closing the book and you're writing an entirely new book, right? You're closing a chapter and starting another, or you are creating a whole new journey here, whatever it may be for you. You're going to achieve a lot. You have the frame card, which is about accomplishments. So you're going to accomplish what you need to in the earthly realm, but it's also a piece of you fulfilling that spiritual mission as well. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most, and it certainly helps the channel grow. I would love to see those power animals in the comment section box below. I will enter each and every one of you who post into the free reading giveaway. And lastly, if you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, if you're vibing with the energy of the channel, please do so. Thank you so much, Libra, for spending your precious time and energy here today. Lots of love.